If you look long enough and you know what you're looking for, you can find some crazy shoes at the thrift store. What's up you guys, my name is Ben, and at the beginning of this year, my wife Zoe and I started our crazy journey selling shoes basically full time. And in this channel, we try to teach you guys to do the same thing by making it easy to follow and giving you action steps so that you can replicate exactly what we've done. So in this video, I really wanted to just go over some of the awesome shoes we found at the thrift store to really excite you guys about your future adventure selling shoes online. But before I do so, I really wanted to just let you know that I did make a comprehensive field guide that you can download. That way it's just a step-by-step guide to follow before I release videos in the future, in the next couple days actually, detailing the entire process. So go check that out. But without further ado, here's our top 10 finds. So at number 10, we've got a pair of Hoka Bondi 6s or 7s in a women's, I believe, 8 or 9. This pair was in really good condition. Because of that, we were able to get a little bit more for it. We find a lot of Hokas, but these again were in really good condition, so we were able to get $85 free shipping, and I believe we sold them in 3 or 4 days. So typically our average profit per pair is about $20, but on this one we were able to get significantly more than that, right at about 55 if I'm doing the math correctly. So Hoka is a French running brand. I've used them in the past, they're great. Really popular, have a really good following. So if you see any Hokas that are in good condition, make sure you look at the sold comps, but it's likely going to be a good find. At number 9, we've got a pair of Skechers Jammers, the low top non-boot version. These pairs sell really well on all platforms. They do take a little bit to sell, maybe up to a month, but they're really trendy right now for some reason, and because of that, if you ever see them at the thrift stores in decent condition, go ahead and pick them up. We sold them, this pair in particular, on Mercari for I believe $89 plus shipping, and again that was because Mercari charges a little bit more for fees. That was about about $55 profit, which is pretty decent. But in general, Skechers are really good if they are that leather upper brand or version, and then the kind of vintage platform shoes. So look out for those when you are at the thrift store. They can make you a lot of money. So at number 8, we've got this pair of Danner Gore-Tex combat boots. These ones were in really good condition, almost like new. In general, Danner is a really good brand to look out for. They have really high retail value, and the construction, American made, makes them really sought after. So if you can find these in really good condition, they do go for quite a bit. Bonus points if it's Gore-Tex or steel toe. These ones, I did make the mistake of realizing too late that the $100 and above that eBay will not take out the selling fee for is only for sneakers, not for boots. I don't know why I didn't think that. So these ones I took an offer for right at $100 free shipping, thinking that I wouldn't have to pay the seller fee, but I did, sadly. Regardless, still a great find, and I believe this one resulted in about $70 profit, so much higher than our standard $20. So make sure you're looking out for Danner. They do usually get you quite a bit of money. So number 7 on our list, we have this pair of LeBron 7s from Nike. These ones, we were kind of lucky in the timing. Nike was, I think, doing a re-release of this shoe. It kind of made the demand for this shoe, I think, a little bit higher. Regardless, LeBrons are really good shoes to look out for. Make sure you're looking at the sold comps, just because not every pair of LeBrons is worth it. Obviously, you got to look at the condition, make sure that it's in good condition with no rips or tears or too much wear on the back or the heel. That's a big one. This pair we sold for $100 free shipping. We paid about $8 or $9 for these, which was about, I believe, $70, $75 profit. All said and done. These guys did not, though, have the seller fee, eBay seller fee, because they were a sneaker. So that was nice. Again, much higher than our normal $20 average profit per pair. But these guys are always good to look out for. Nike LeBrons, Nike Air Max. Again, obviously make sure you're looking at the comps. You don't know the market value until you actually look at them. So great shoes to look out for. Let's move on to number 6. So number 6, we have a pair of Freebird boots by I think Steve Madden. These ones were a great find. We actually found these ones at a bigger thrift store up in Denver, and these guys didn't have the lace or the tie around them. So they actually sat in our closet for probably 2 months before we went and bought some leather laces to put around them. After we did that though, they sold I think within 1 or 2 weeks, and these ones sold for $100 plus shipping. I probably should have waited and got a little more on these guys. I listed them for $129 on eBay and had quite a few watchers. But our thought is the faster we can grow our business, the velocity of the flips, the more pairs we can get. And in general, that's going to be the best way when you're starting to really grow your business. So make sure you are considering, you don't want to list too low, but it is best to accept offers in the beginning just to really start the growth of your business. So keep that in mind. But yeah, Freebird boots are a fantastic find. It's best to find these. If you look at the bottom, there'll be a little insignia that has the Freebird kind of logo. Again, these are super rare. We only ever found a couple pairs of Freebird, but make sure you're on the lookout for them. All right, guys, so number 5 is probably my favorite thing ever to find at the thrift stores just because it sells super fast and is super weird. But anyway, it's really fun because the Asics Gel Kayano 20s, these ones sell usually for $100 plus. The 20th edition is a special anniversary edition for the Kayano lineup. The Kayano are running shoe from Asics, obviously. They are a stability shoe, meaning for any inward lean or over pronation when you're running, they're going to be supportive. A lot of people like this shoe, and I believe some of them are light up or glow in the dark with the 20th edition. And so because there's a weird cult following and the supply is so low on this shoe, just because it's so old, I think 6 or 7 years old now at least. If you find this pair, you're in a decent condition, and these ones were in really good condition, considering how old it is, obviously. You're gonna make quite a bit on this one. We sold for $109 plus free shipping. This one though, we didn't have to pay that selling fee from eBay because it was over $100, meaning this one $85 profit. So pretty decent. But make sure you're looking out for these. They're rare, but most people aren't going to pick them up at the thrift stores. So absolutely fantastic find if you find them. All right, guys, so at number 4, we have the Nike Air Max Solar Reds from 2011. These were in, again, really good condition. No real imperfections with them. Tank, what are you doing, bud? For some reason, he likes to like scratch and get warm and make like a little bed. So if you hear the little scratching, that's what it is. Anyway, this shoe we bought for I think $8 or $9 again, and sold for $100 plus shipping, free shipping. Can't remember now. Anyway, really good profit, about $90. Any Air Max, Vapor Max, any nicer Nike shoe is going to sell for quite a bit. Again, look up the comps. You're going to want to know the market value. But these ones are a really good find, about $90 profit there. So make sure you're looking out for any nicer Nike shoes that are going to be a little more trendy. All right, guys. So at number 3, we have this pair of Nike Dunk Lows. They were a retro 2006 version. For some reason, they had the really thick laces on them, which were kind of a little weird. Not the stock insole or laces. However, still sold for really good profit. We could have changed the laces on them. However, they were going to sell regardless with the value of that shoe. Nike Dunk Lows are really popular right now. This one was in decent condition, which was a plus. And we really wanted to just kind of quickly flip this one. We could have probably waited and sold for a little bit more. But this one we listed, and I think it sold within about 3 weeks. So decent turnaround time there. But we got $129 plus shipping, which was about $110 profit because of the no selling fees on eBay for sneakers over $100. But always make sure you're looking out for Nike Dunk Lows, and make sure that you're looking to know that they are legit, not fake. Look up some videos of how to determine the legitimacy of the shoe. But yeah, Nike Dunk Lows are fantastic shoes to look out for. All right guys, so at number 2 we have this pair of Skechers Jammers, the boot version. This one was slightly past 90 days, so I couldn't find any pictures to show you guys in terms of the sold comps specifically on our listing on eBay. But I'll pull up a picture here. This is, what they look like. The higher boot version of the Skechers Jammers sell for even more. These ones we sold within, I think, probably a month. And these ones we sold for $129 plus shipping. These ones, just so you guys know too, they get a lot of watchers on eBay because I think people really like the thought of buying them, but they don't want to drop the money. So your pool of serious buyers is smaller, but they will sell. So if you list them higher and be a little bit more patient on them. But again, the boot version of this platform, Skechers Jammers, do sell for more. So great find to look out for. But these ones we sold for $129 plus shipping. And for some reason, these ones didn't charge us the seller fee. Maybe I listed them in the kind of subcategory as a sneaker. So these ones were kind of in that, I think, $110 profit mark after shipping and fees and whatnot, or no fees, after just shipping. So fantastic find. And at number 1 is going to be this pair of Freebird boots. Again, these are the knee-high version. They are really good condition considering, and these ones sold actually for $170 on Mercari. So after the fees, and they paid shipping too, so $170 plus shipping. So after the fees, these ones were about $136 profit. And we actually paid, I believe, about $7.80 or $8 even for this pair. So crazy margins on that one. Again, I have to give this one credit to Zoe just because I'm terrible at finding these. She knows them a little better than I do, but make sure again you're looking at that bottom part of the sole for the little Freebird insignia. Freebird again sells for very high retail value, so make sure you're looking out for those. And the last bonus pair too I wanted to mention, this wasn't technically a thrift store find, however this was a crazy deal that we found on Facebook Marketplace that we had to mention. So about in January, I saw this listing for 6 pairs of Hokas, brand new in box, and I was curious. They listed them for $75 each. I was curious, so I messaged them asking, are they available, and if so, what would you do for a bulk buy? I mean, buying all of them. They said that they would do $50 per pair, and these ones were actually the original version that had never been used, which was crazy. So I knew that they would sell for easy $100 profit per each one, meaning about $50 profit times 5. These ones, or this buyer or the seller on Facebook was actually out of state, and I had to message her 3 or 4 times. But after 3 months, we finally arranged a time to meet. So I bought 6 pairs of Hokas, a pair of Asolo Gore-Tex boots, a pair of almost brand new, I'm blanking on the brand, maybe Shimano cycling shoes, and then a pair of Columbia boots for $350 total. And I got, about $50 profit per pair on the Hokas, about $30 profit on the Columbia boots, and then about $50 profit on the Asolo boots. So all said and done with these 6 pairs of Hokas for about $50 profit, and then all of those other remaining items she gave me, this was over $300 profit in one transaction. So important point to make, we get most of our shoes from the thrift stores. However, it's important to look out for crazy finds like that on Facebook Marketplace because you can find a ton of cool deals. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope that was entertaining for you guys and maybe you learned a little bit in terms of what to look out for. Again, just wanted to mention that we do have that field guide you can go look at for a step-by-step kind of guide of how you guys can replicate the process of what we have done. We realized taking a second to think about how it would be easy for you guys to replicate the process, and we realized that sourcing is just going to be a huge task at the beginning for people. So Included in that field guide is a Quizlet link that you can actually study the different brands that we sell. Obviously, I probably forgot some brands, but this is about 95% of the brands we sell. And you can study the specific models and some more information on those brands. That way you're a little bit more familiar when you are going into a thrift store. Good prep tool. So go check that out. And if you got any value from this, go ahead and like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in a couple days for a detailed kind of step-by-step video of the whole process.